All right, it's 24 hours in Paris. It's 8:30. We're gonna see what I can get up to. Let's do this.
That's right, I've got 24 hours in Paris with no time to waste. From insane views across the city to some of the most iconic places in the world, this is exactly how I experienced Paris in one day. If you haven't yet, subscribe for more, and let's get into this.
All right, so first on the list, we're gonna go up to the Arc de Triomphe there, and I got some tickets there, and hopefully we see some really cool stuff, bright lights, all that. All right, I have no idea how the line's gonna be here. Someone's playing some music over here, but go down those stairs and just keep going down that tunnel, and then you'll be like right here. Check it out. All right, so once you stand in line, it took like 5 minutes. It was awesome. You're gonna have to go through security, so just take out all your stuff and all that other stuff. Then you go through this cool staircase right now. We're walking right up to it. Let's check it out. Damn, I did not expect to walk all that. That was crazy. Just craziness, but pretty cool. Inside now, we're gonna go outside though. There we go. All right. Surprise, surprise, we got more stairs and more. Come on. What's going on? Oh, finally. There. That's way too many stairs. Yeah, should have an elevator. All right, so after about a 20-minute wait, I was able to get some shots there, but this is what you're gonna have to deal with, seriously. This is just on Tuesday at the end of March. I don't even know what it's gonna be like in the summer, so just make sure you go, ahead of time for sure for that. Just to let you know if you're gonna be wanting that Eiffel Tower sparkle from here, which is pretty interesting actually, because I've been to the tower, been to the summit. It gets windy right up there for sure. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a better bang for your buck. It's cheaper, it's cooler views in my opinion. Yeah, you get higher views over there at the Eiffel Tower, and but at the end of the day, that's what you want to see. So go, maybe come here. Seriously, this is a good option. Megan actually came here a few years ago and told me I should have done this instead of the Eiffel Tower because she's done both of them as well. So, now I can actually vouch for it, and I would say definitely put the Arc de Triomphe on your list for sure. This whole area is amazing. Now you gotta watch out for some of these people. Oh, let me take your photo or video. You know what? I know exactly their kind. You always watch out for them, seriously. They're all over the place in Paris. You would think by the Arc, maybe not. Yep, they're there too. Now, the Eiffel Tower, that's gotta be one of your worst places for those types of people. Just be cautious, just be careful. Don't video them either. They will come after you for sure. I didn't do that, but they came up to me and I just packed up my stuff and left. But otherwise, Arc de Triomphe, amazing. Check it out. Definitely one of the most stunning bridges in my opinion is right here in Paris. All right, good morning everyone and welcome to Paris there. We're gonna start this morning off actually going to Sainte-Chapelle. Got the Notre Dame in the back. We got Seine River cruises. We're gonna go to the Pantheon. We're gonna check out a pile of different other things. Let's go. But first, let's get some coffee right here. Yeah, so I'm just grabbing a cafe latte, an apple juice, and a croissant. Just gonna keep it very plain, very chill, but that's all good. All right, so I'm gonna finish up this latte. I already see like 20 to 30 people in line. I can see the lineup here just across where Sainte-Chapelle is. So just so you know, if you got like, say a 9 a.m. time slot like me, it's, what time is it right now? It is 8:25. I'm definitely gonna go in line here in the next 5-10 minutes. So yeah, paying up and we'll head there. All right, 9 o'clock is right here. And then over there is the people who haven't bought tickets yet. So just so you know, you'll be good. And they actually, as long as you're here for 8:45, it's 8:47 right now, then you'll figure it out and they'll put you in the right line. And then of course here they got a little gift shop and stuff like that, along with beautiful, beautiful chapel. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go see the stained glass though stuff. This is stuff everyone wants to see. And you're gonna go through these cool little stairs too. Walk up these here. It's so awesome. This is absolutely stunning with all the beautiful, beautiful stained glass. So cool. Yeah, I would say come at 9 o'clock if you can, and if it works for your schedule. Like right now, we got about 12 people here. This is absolutely beautiful. All right, well, I was wrong again. I think there's just a bunch of government workers here. I had to ask some guy with a big gun. Anyways, we gotta exit here, and then we're gonna turn left, and we're gonna go right to the concierge. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, there it is, look. I found the sign. I found the sign. And then we gotta go left, and now I see all the peoples. There's all the tourists who are like me. We're gonna go right down here. Is this the line? Why? Hopefully I can just blow through it. Like the fact that this comes with the tour of the Sainte-Chapelle. This is impressive. It's so beautiful. Guys, and honestly, look, okay, so I don't know, I think this actually opens at 9:30. So go to Sainte-Chapelle and then come here for sure. Because I got here at like 9:20, 9:25 and stuff like that. And I was able just to walk right in 5 minutes. And look, there's what, 15, 20 people here? And more people are coming. So they're going to Sainte-Chapelle and they're coming here. Just so you know, this is so worth it. It's so cool. I gotta get some pictures for sure. All right, here's the line at 10 o'clock right now. If you want to go to Notre Dame, go early. All right, so next we're gonna head to the Pantheon, but this whole square around it, it's beautiful. And look, I mean, I'm sure there's a lineup for sure. I don't know how long, but I didn't get any tickets, whatever. But look at, there's just so much less people than Notre Dame. All right, yeah, so maybe this is on your list, maybe it's not. We're gonna see it right now. Doesn't look like a real lineup at all, so let's go check it out. So just walked right in, they're super nice. They're like, yeah, just go this way and I'm gonna go buy my ticket. I don't know how much it costs. We're gonna find that out right now. All right, so for 13 euros and no line and being 20 to 11 right now, you've seen the lines at Notre Dame. Now, I'm not gonna say no, don't go there. I would recommend at least going there at first if you really wanna go there, or at least getting a tour to get inside. instead of wasting your day in Paris, right? So, but this, no lineup, 13 euros. I think I paid for my croissant and the apple juice over 13 euros. So just saying, you know, like you're getting your money's worth here and your time is valued here. I don't know what it's like in the like months of July or August, but I mean, I've been in December, never inside, but there was no lineup and there's no lineup here and we're at April 1st now. We're also gonna go to a place called The Crypt. Gotta be really quiet though, so I'll just show you some videos of that. Wow, I didn't expect any of this. This is incredible. Holy, yeah. So unique, so cool, so worth it. Definitely come here. Put this on your list. It might not be your top one in Paris, but come here. You'll actually be impressed. You'll love it. All right, so I'm seeing something interesting. It's getting busier here. I noticed on the square, not crazy busy, but I get it. I see what's going on. Everyone's going to what they really want to see, the Louvre, the Notre Dame, things like that. And then they pretty much start going to the Pantheon after. So it depends on what you want to do. Would I say, like, this is pretty impressive? I don't know, it's pretty amazing. And, you know, even at 20 to 11, that was pretty great to even just go in there and was able to just walk in. And it was starting to get a little bit busier though, I noticed. So I think just everybody's, this is like their second or third, you know, thing they want to do in Paris, and I get it. It's all good. But for me, I'm going to tell you, the Pantheon, this is super worth it. And you should put it highly on your list. So check it out. Not really sure what church that is, but I see a door open. We're gonna see if we can go in. Why not? It's right beside the Pantheon. Like, I don't know, like 200 feet. It's pretty wild. Wow. This is free. Free. All right, so this one doesn't need any introductions. It's raining out here. It's the Louvre. I've been in 23. It was awesome. I do highly recommend it if you are into art, for sure. They got so much stuff. I ended up going, I ended up booking a tour, and they were very knowledgeable. They were great. And then they let you do your own thing afterwards. Like, I think it was like an hour and a half how he was explaining everything, and then we did that. So, but you can just stand in line and grab your tickets as well. I highly recommend, as every other place in the world, even, like if it's something really important that a lot of people want to see, go early or just buy a skip line ticket. That will be your best bet. So anyways, yeah, it's the Louvre. So as you can see, you can't see anything, just the base of the Eiffel Tower. So this is why it is important, if you can, spend like at least 2 nights here, if it works for you, right? If more, the better, because you might get views like that. Say I didn't go to the Arc de Triomphe last night. This might have been the view. So glad I did that. We're gonna hold off on the boat cruise. So we're actually taking a boat cruise around the Seine River, and it looks nice. I mean, I don't know, it seems fun. So we're gonna try, and no matter what, we're gonna go on the boat anyways. Not sure how the Eiffel Tower views are gonna be, but it's all good. Either way, it'll be a nice boat ride. All right, so if you're looking for one of the best views of the Eiffel Tower, it's right here. Link will be in the description for the location. But before we go have a nice river cruise, we're gonna grab something to eat. There's a place that Megan actually sent me, so we're gonna check it out. All right, so Megan found this place called Amours. Definitely touristy. Couple blocks away, I guess, from the Eiffel Tower. Pretty close though, so we're gonna check it out. It's got really good reviews for their onion soup. That's what I'm here for. Really want a good French onion soup, so we're gonna do that. The rain is really coming down now. Holy, we might have a second one of these. Like, damn. I wanted to actually take a boat cruise around 7:30, but we might have to wait till 8. Got the soup right here. Check it out, it comes with this little copper pot too. It's awesome. Got the soup, we got the beer. It's raining out. Let's go check this out. Yeah, so on a rainy day like this is how you gotta do it for sure. Especially the cheese too and the bread. It's awesome. Yeah, great stop actually. You know what, honestly, beer is good. Can't really mess that up anyways. Lots of cocktails, lots of other different foods too, but we're in Paris. This is the French onion. I don't know, so there's a lot of viewpoints for the Eiffel Tower. Honestly, you can kind of get away from all the touts and all those people trying to sell you things and stuff like that. You just come a half a block over, get these beautiful views. It's right here, and there's really nobody around. It's awesome. Okay, so all I'm gonna have to do is just go to Pier 3 and load on the boat there. I think there's already, yeah, there already is people, it looks like, so we're gonna go there right now. All right, we are going on a boat.
Now that we've come so far, they're going nuts about how happy we are.